And hello everybody and welcome back to this series where we see how long it takes us to lap every single car on the track. We've now moved to 20% AI, so let's get straight into this. And away we go. Up 20%, pedestrian is out of the way. Gonna go straight through. Oh, it's allowed us to do it, so we're in first place, and away we go. Again, expected to get this done before lap 20. The safety cars are off as normal. We're starting on the medium tyre, so it gives us plenty of opportunity to get this done before we have to pit. I think we'll get to about 40%, I feel, we can get this done before having to pit. It's interesting to see what time we can get in. I really should have put the fuel down actually, see if we can, how fast of a lap I can get in. I can see nearly 5 seconds within the first lap. Oh, there we go. I think last one was about lap 15, first section, so again I think lap 16 or so to get this one done. But it also depends on how we drive. Oh, they lost the back end there, so that's obviously going to give them a little bit of time to catch up, but we are so much faster than the 20% AI. I kind of interested to see against what level of AI I can actually win a race. I did the Grand Prix on 65% AI for my career mode and won, nearly lapped every single car there, and I wasn't in the best car. So again, it'll be interesting to see what we can do with a decent car, what level of AI we can beat. Goes in the one. Okay, 111. We know we can do quicker than that. Not using up all our battery, anything like that. And we're just using standard mix. I'm not overdoing it with the mix, but it's staying in standard. This middle section will hopefully be purple. I know I can do quicker than the 111. The section's not purple, but we are green. After 2 laps, we are nearly 15 seconds ahead of Sainz.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Shift up. There we go. Stroll is that magic number. That's where we look to see how far we are ahead. So we're 20 seconds ahead. So and it gets to about 50 is when we normally start seeing cars. So maybe lap 10 here. Be interesting though if we do manage to catch them quicker. Very happy with this section. I'll brake a little bit too easily, a bit too much, especially if we were purple in the first sector as well. So Kind of annoying we didn't pull that middle section together. That's a lovely last section, so never know. No, slower, but not too much slower. Not put the perfect lap together, and that's an awful corner. So 5 seconds a lap, which obviously at lap 13, 14 we should start catching those guys up front, but I think another 4 or 5 laps before we start catching everybody else. One good thing about Austria is it is a short circuit, so these videos don't take too long to record. Obviously, when we get up to where it's going to take us longer than an hour, obviously we'll do those live. As I've mentioned, I am hoping to get career mode up and running again in the next couple of weeks. A very busy schedule with work the rest of March, so this is being filmed on May 16th, so Steve Austin Day, and it will be released Steve Austin Day as well. I'm recording this in the morning and then it will be uploaded straight away. So yeah, so the rest of March I'm sort of doing split shifts, morning and evening in my job, so I think I'm gonna try and focus on getting some videos out if I can. I've also got uni work to do. This coming week I will have Ricky Hatton video going out, and I will try and get an NHL stream in one day this week. Also, we got the Fortnite new season. Well, I think I've only got today to see if we can get a win in every region. Sky Asia, I just can't do it. That's an awful corner again. We should be given a penalty for that. No. I have to look at the flags and stuff. I'll do that for the next one. I show on strict corner cutting and stuff like that. There we go. I say coming up on 38 seconds, so maybe even 40 by the end of this lap on signs. Hamilton about halfway there, so like I said, lap 15 or 16 I should get this one done by, so about halfway through realistically. If I can get that first corner correct, it will be a lot better. There we go. Let's get this corner correct this time, come on. There we go, that's better. Hamilton over Sainz, Piastri. So then we get to about 50 seconds, I thought we might start seeing some back markers, so I think it'll be the next 2 laps or so. Let's see if we can get close to 40 seconds on Hamilton by the end of this lap. To go some. Nowadays they do have the slowest part of the circuit to go. Yeah, so really close to that 40 seconds, 45. Again, I got that corner wrong, have to get it right for one lap. And we get to 50 seconds to Piastri at the end of this lap. The one corner I know I do really badly on, I'm doing well. And the one corner I know I do well, I'm doing terrible. I mostly take that a bit faster. But recording this with a new headset and from the bed rather than on my small screen, trying to save my eyes a little bit. As a lot of you may know, I've had some trouble with my eyes, which is pretty much stopped. It's one of the reasons I stopped streaming so often. And dealing with negative comments as well. Something that I hope will get better at now on streaming and in videos. I think it's definitely something I have focused on and realised that most of the time the comments aren't personal, it's not against you, it's just someone being a troll. And if I want to do this as part of my life, I need to a little bit thicker skinned maybe. But as we return to streaming over the next couple of weeks and months, I'm hoping that obviously if there will be negative comments, and I will be able to sort of almost brush them off. And the negative comments, if the constructive criticism, that's great. It helps me. Because I've seen comments about obviously the editing and stuff on my videos. I am not using a capture card or anything like that. I'm just using what I've got on the PlayStation because I want to show you can use what you can get for free. Obviously this F1 game was a free game on PlayStation Plus, so that's great. We got our first overtake at lap 11. Actually catching these guys at the wrong time. I have to go around that way. There we go, slow this down a little bit. I think when you're doing these lap challenges, it is about where you catch people as well. And out of the way, thank you very much. We get DRS. That's better. Bottas will get DRS on. We are going to have to brake heavily here because they are going to be slow at this corner. Right, Sergeant out of the way, thank you. Get DRS and away we go. Magnussen out of the way. And away we go. There's a little bit of gapping, a bit more gapping here than previous attempts, so Ocon as I'm into the 11th place, so top 10. Unfortunately not going to get DRS here, but we should have. They're all bunched up quite nicely. So we're going to catch them going into the next section, which is not where I want to catch them. Hopefully Alonso will get out of the way. He does. No DRS, but that shows how much time you both. Leclerc out of the way nicely. Thank you, Leclerc. Norris and Stroll ahead. Norris moves nicely out of the way. Thank you, Norris. And Stroll now will also get out of the way. Thank you. Perez out of the way as well. Thank you. So it's just Piastri next. I think. They'll get Piastri on this straight. A little bit of a gap for Sainz, so we've got one lap here where we're not gonna lap anybody, but we are gonna hopefully start catching people up because their soft tyres will have gone by now. Verstappen is me, so Hamilton, Russell, Sainz. So Sainz is the guy we're catching. There he is. We're going to catch two people once, and then there's a gap to Hamilton. So all signs get out of the way here. Doesn't exactly move out of the way for us, does he? Stroll. No, we got Russell and Hamilton. Russell moves out of the way nicely. Do we have what? Can we get Hamilton here? We will do. So it'll be lap 15. Final section, I think. And that'll be it. Hamilton's starting to get out of the way. Yeah, so we're going to get Hamilton end of section 2, lap 15, and that is it from this video. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with 25% AI. Hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you for maybe a live stream of NHL. Goodbye.